You telling me I ain't gotta pay? I ain't gotta pay for this shit? Oh, this is highway robbery. Oh, shout out to Tesla. Like, I'm so surprised by this, y'all. I don't even really know what to say. I was spending $70 every 2 weeks, basically $140 a month on gas. One of the things that I'm gonna do to this car, I'm gonna change out the MCU. So the MCU is the entire display that you have the touchscreen and then also your dashboard display. Man, what they do, man, it's your boy TJ Too Smooth Trajan One, man. And I don't know if you saw the last video or not, but if you did, then you already know what's up. And if not, this is a complete surprise. But the Green Goblin has seen her last day on the channel, man. It's a bittersweet day because we're moving on to the Tesla, man. Now the Tesla, I don't know what name I'm gonna give her yet. I don't know, exactly what theme I'm gonna go with. But I'm about to show y'all my first modification on the car. So the first model on this car is, cue my intro. Okay, it's us. Man, shout out to Phil over here at Florida Fine Cars down here, right on Copens Road, man. And what city are we in? Margate? Margate, Florida, man. If y'all need a good deal on a great car, come on down here to Florida Fine Cars. Ask for Phil, bro. Ask for Phil. He gonna hook you up. And get you right.
Jacob.
Or Jacob. And shout out to Jacob. Did I get Jacob on camera? I don't think I got Jacob on camera. But if you call in, ask for Jacob, but definitely ask for Phil, man. The two of them took great care of me. And I'm not sure what finance person you'll get with, but ask for Smith,
Smith Rock.
Smith Rock. He's very, how you say, what am I trying to say? He's very accommodating.
Yes.
He's accommodating because for me, how do I say, it took a little while. I had to go get my proof of income. I had to go drive back to Palm Beach and then drive back down 2 days later, but we made it happen. That's a beautiful thing. So thank y'all, man. Thank you again. Boom. Here's the phone number on the screen. Hit them up. So before we do the first modification on the car, we are going to head and get the first supercharge ever. Now, if you've been paying attention, this car is a 2013 Model S P85. This is the performance version of the car. And a lot of these different cars, or a lot of this model, came with free supercharging. They're grandfathered in. So let's find out if that is true for me. I don't know if that's true for this car. I don't know if that's true for me at all. It even says here, it says supercharging, no recent supercharging. Man, I really want to give you guys all the details about this car, but let's go and try out supercharger first and see if I do indeed have free supercharging. Let's check it out. And this is my first drive in the car. I'm really just driving it the same way that I would any other. And I'm liking it. I like it. It's got good torque. I haven't really, put the pedal to the metal at all yet. And that's simply because, I'm just cruising. And also, this ain't my city. You feel me? This is not my city. I got police surrounding me all everywhere. There's a cop right here in front of me. I just passed another cop at the light behind me. And I am not about to put pedal to the metal out here in the city that I'm not familiar with. So matter of fact, I even have gotten pulled over in the past just for having my camera on in the car. So let me turn this shit off before this shit go left on me. Dead ass. Speak of the devil. All right, so I just passed a few cars, and man, this thing has the speed.
Now take the exit on the left.
This thing has the speed, bro. I blew past that motherfucker. A real sketchy highway move, man. Sketchy highway move. Sketchy. Bro, I just had to pull all the way to the left and then reverse down the exit so I don't miss this supercharger, bro. This was my first ever feeling of range anxiety. I'm like, damn, I can't pass this supercharger and go to the next exit because I might fuck around and completely deplete the car of all energy. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what I know now, I didn't have to do all of this. I would have made the round trip through the exit and back up the highway, but I didn't even want to risk it, bro. I just reversed down this shit. People were looking at me like, what the fuck is this guy doing, man? I'm trying not to be abandoned out here. I'm backing in on the exit for the service station, bro. And there's a fucking semi truck behind me too. Let me get out of here, sorry.
Now turn left to take the Florida 91 South ramp.
All right, y'all. There are so many other cars here. This shit don't make no fucking sense. Look how many other cars there are. Oh, that spot just cleared up. Let's do it. All right, first time supercharging ever. I know some of them were probably like, who is this Negro pulling up? But it actually looks like every other car has a black person in it. We lit. BlackTeslaOwners.com. Get it? Yo, follow my profile at BlackTeslaOwners.com. Can't help but wonder if that's a real thing too. Alright. So let's supercharge for the first time ever. I gotta get some tint so I can act like I've done this before, because I haven't. All right, so the screen says current session, right? So it is charging, I believe. Okay, yeah, good. I'm like, is it fucking charging? Okay, cool, 35 minutes, nice. It's supercharging. And I think I have free supercharging, y'all, because this motherfucker is not asking me for a card. It's not asking me for any kind of fucking money. Like, you telling me I ain't gotta pay? I ain't gotta pay for this shit? Oh, this is highway robbery. Oh, shout out to Tesla. Like, I'm so surprised by this, y'all. I don't even really know what to say. I'm just very surprised and happy that I'm not paying for supercharging at all. I'll get back to y'all when it's charged up. Like, my mind is blown. Boom. All right, y'all, so you can see it's a little bit later. After driving this car for the first time, I got it up to about 100 miles an hour. And I mean, it just handles so well. It feels like you're floating down the road when you're driving this thing. I've been exploring this display a little bit and figuring out everything that the car can actually do. Some of the things that I've noticed that are different from my Charger and this one is how huge this front windshield is. This front windshield is humongous, bro. Humongous. There were times in the Charger where if I would like turn right or left, I would have to like look around that pillar right there. But in this car, I don't even have to move. I can just stay seated in one spot and make that turn without error. So I love how responsive this touchscreen is as well. I know that there's an upgrade to this touchscreen, and I'm going to get the upgrade. Oh, by the way, yeah, this is a grandfathered in Tesla where I don't have to pay for supercharging. My supercharging was $0. So I'm never gonna pay for gas as long as I have this car. One more thing I'm never gonna do, I'm never gonna pay for oil changes while I have this car. I'm never gonna pay for gas, never gonna pay for oil changes. That's gonna save me a lot. In the Charger, just to give you guys a little bit of a quick figure, I was spending $70 every 2 weeks, basically $140 a month on gas, and that's going to be saved. I'll float some of that into my insurance. And I was spending $125 per oil change, 3 oil changes a year. That's $375 a year that I will not have to spend on this car. So some of the things that I'm gonna do that I have in mind, because I remember telling you guys, you know, last time I got my car, you know, some of the stuff that I wanted to do to it. And one of the things that I do want to do is, oh, watch this, hold on, boom, watch this, lights, boom, lights on. So one of the things that I'm gonna do to this car, I'm gonna change out the MCU. So the MCU is the entire display that you have, the touchscreen, and then also your dashboard display. And I love the Model S because it has a dashboard display. The other Teslas don't. The Model 3, the Model Y, they don't have, and those are the most common ones. The most common Tesla is the Model 3. That's the one you see on the road all the time. And all they have is a big iPad. And I like the Model S. It's a great transition into an electric car from a gas car, because you do have that display up front that's showing you, you know, your miles per hour. It's showing you the time, the temperature, how much charge you have on the car right there in the front. And then right over here on the side, you get that huge giant Tesla screen that all these other cars have been trying to replicate. But I'm gonna change out these because this right here is called the MCU1. This is the MCU1, and how you know it's a 1, because if you come down here and you click on your media, your arcade, your browser, there's nothing here that says theater. The theater mode, theater would allow me to watch YouTube, watch Netflix, Hulu, all that cool shit. But one thing that the MCU1 has that the MCU2 doesn't have, that I would lose when I get my MCU2, is the FM radio. So FM radio is no longer available on the MCU2. So upgrading it means faster processing, along with what? A theater system while I'm charging. I can watch YouTube, do all that cool shit that all the other Teslas do. But what I do lose is the FM radio. I actually had a conversation with somebody and they were like, yeah, well, who uses radio anyway? In my mind, I'm like, shit, I do. You know what I'm saying? I listen to 99 Jams, 102.3, 103.5 The Beat, you know what I'm saying? 88.1. But that was just in the Charger. You know, I listened to it because I could. So if I have the option, I will. But yeah, that's going to be an upgrade. And from what I hear that that's like a $2,000 upgrade, right? It's a $2,000 swap out. I even looked into doing it myself. I saw some different units for sale online. I saw some for like $1,600, something like that. But I would have to program the unit to my car, and I don't know how to do that. I would have to download some software onto like a Clear computer and hook it up to this thing, and you know, the only thing on the computer is the software, and run all that software into that and tune it up to this car. I would have to like export this car's information onto the computer, import it onto the MCU2. I'm not well versed in that. But what I could do, what I do know how to do, is remove all these dashboard parts and take out a screen. But I wish it was that easy, but it's not in a Tesla. So when you guys see me do that upgrade, just know how much that motherfucker costs. You did. So the next video, I'm gonna show y'all my first upgrade on this car. This is my first supercharge on this car, and yes, it is $0. And this was my first drive in this car, and yes, it was immaculate. This is an air ride suspension, so it has the ability, I can just press a button and it drops down. I press a button, it goes back up. All of that cool stuff. But yeah, next video, you guys are gonna see the first model of my car, man. Well, maybe I'll show you this video. Yeah, fuck it. Here we go. The first model on this car. Let's do it. Boom, baby. That's right. That's right, man. Yeah, first modification. I know some of y'all like, this nigga here. Yes, bro. That's the first modification. It's to remember the Green Goblin in good faith, good memory, to commemorate the Green Goblin, man. We got some green, the same green tire spout covers that I bought for the Green Goblin. I put them on the Tashi. So anyway, man, like this video. If you like that tech information about the MCU2, share it with somebody who needs to see it, to let them know that the 2013 comes with, or is grandfathered in on some vehicles with free supercharging. And subscribe to the channel for more, man. It's your boy TJ Too Smooth Trader 1, and I'm gone.
Baby, I can pop out right now, pull my big one on these hoes down. I'm not acrobatic, I'm not flipping on my bros. No, all my shit be factual, I cannot get exposed. Grew up talking stick, I catch a bitch before I catch a cold.